I thought I'd do a video on why my weathering area and the mews is so cluttered. Well, right now we have the mews, which is cluttered, and it's springtime, and in spring it rains a lot. And this wasn't a flood zone when we put it here, but through all the erosion and the flooding and the lots of rain we got, it is now a flood zone. So I have emergency cages set up for my birds in here, so when it rains, the Cotornics aren't too smart. The bobs will get up out of the way, but the Cotornics aren't too smart. They'll lay there and they'll accept their fate, or they'll just stand on each other and make somebody else's fate. Come here a little bit. Come here. Come here. Where you going? Getting beat up over here. That's my cage full of boys. That's my baby cage, which they're out running around getting picked on. Here's my little tuxedo. Anyways, got a fan. I always need a circulation. It's never a bad thing. Keeps respiratory issues down. This is my emergency cage for when it floods. This is where I put on my Cotornics if we get more than 5 inches of rain in an hour. I have my fish tank, which it broke and it started leaking all over everything, so I brought it out here, and it still leaks on occasion. As you can, if you can't see how much, there's only 2 fishies in there, but they're pretty happy. How much it's leaked. That line right there, this one, it's how much it's leaked in the past week. And I have everything up on blocks for when it rains. But the one thing about quail, there's 2 babies. 2 boys. Quail, pheasants, game birds, they get bored easily. So, in order to keep the cannibalism down when they're babies, is I provide entertainment. And that's why everything is so cluttered. I have a mirror, which they absolutely love their mirror. I have cement blocks for when they can get up on top of the blocks and groom their beak and trim their nails all at the same time while they're walking across the block. I have my water. This block was to put this water on top, and then that block right there was to put next to it, but my birds aren't too smart when it comes to that. And then if you look over here, I got freshly cut grass, which I give them, and they roll on it and keep cool. And that was fresh yesterday. And then I have a swing for them that keeps them entertained. So if you have pheasants, basically after the first couple months, that if they don't peck on each other, they normally won't. Gotta mend a hole right now. Come on. So basically I just keep small toys around for them when they get bored. I have this block here I got from the water company. And it's got places to hide. And then I have a beach ball, which they played on and laid on last year. There should be some older videos. Sorry, Bob. And then I have tubes like this where they can walk through. And this right here was just an Easter egg But I drilled some holes in it, and if I could ever find the other half, and if I don't, it doesn't matter because I have more Easter eggs. I filled this with mealworms, and I'll put it down for them to peck at. I got this little ball. Funny thing is, this ball in the dog section is like $8, but if you go to the toy section for children, it's like maybe $1, $1.50. I bought them this, which was super expensive. It was like 20 bucks. Something ridiculous. I couldn't find them any cheaper than that. They don't play with that, but I thought they might because I saw a chicken video. I guess they're hungry because they're eating Chuck's food over there in the corner. But that's basically why I have so much stuff in here. I got the mirror. They love the mirror. And then these blocks are just to keep their nails down. And then everything else is for them to hide around. And it also prevents from animal attacks. If they got, or attacks on each other. If you got a lot of quail, they can normally hide between them. But in the case of an animal attack like a dog or a cat, mainly a dog, they can run under these blocks and hide underneath them. The ones that don't have the cages on are actually at an angle so they can walk through the blocks instead of on the blocks. We had a dog come through here and killed almost all of them, except for the smart ones hid where the dog couldn't reach them, which is basically under the block. Did you get it? No, it's right there. Right there. Get it. Oh, we just lost interest, huh? Come here. Come here. Here. Before it bites me. Look. Come here. Turd burglar. Did you lose it? Oh no, she's eating it right there. That's basically why I have a lot of stuff in here for entertainment and for grooming purposes. You okay? She picking on you? And they can hide from each other.